In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing episode 3 of The Old Man. Now, this episode starts off where episode 2 left off. We find Julian Carson, the African American guy, talking on the phone with his grandmother. He then gets a call from Harold Harper. Now, Harold Harper was on the phone with someone at the end of episode 2, asking for their particular good set of skills. We find out Julian Carson is a hitman. Harper gives him a job to go after Dan Chase. Now, this episode is really good. We find a lot of detail in what's happening in this story. There's a flashback with Dan Chase as he's talking to Hamzat, and he says he can get certain things, get these guns, everything like that. And then he's introduced to Hamzat's wife, the woman you saw in episode 1, who he's talking to in the diner. We find out that Hamzat's wife and Dan Chase got together. Yeah, they both fell in love. She left with him to pursue the American dream, evidently. And now it's all chaos. And then Dan Chase tells Zoe, listen, this is what happened. Why did you protect me? What's going on? And Zoe's like, okay, something's happening. What? Amy Brenneman is really fidgety in this role, I want to say. But she's really good at what she does. And all of a sudden, Dan's daughter calls him on the phone, and it's like, okay, what's happening here? What's going on? And then we find out that Dan Chase's daughter wants to talk to Zoe. So basically, he gets on the phone, tells her. All of a sudden, there's a little cutscene. We find out the daughter's in her car talking on the phone. The big reveal, is that Detective Agent Angela Adams is Dan Chase's daughter. Like, mind blown. Now, I do want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers on YouTube. They commented, I believe, on either my episode 1 or episode 2 review of The Old Man, and they predicted the actual right thing, that Angela Adams is Dan Chase's daughter. So kudos to the person who called that out and actually predicted it really, really well. When they said that, I was like, oh, that could be a possibility. And when they showed it, I didn't expect them to show that this early on. It's really, really interesting. So while Zoe's leaving, all of a sudden she hears a thing, the dogs start barking. She's walking back to her house. There's a bullet hole. All of a sudden, Dan is getting attacked by Julian Carson, the African-American hitman, the guy. And it's all going loose. The dogs go after Julian, and the dogs are just getting the shit kicked out of them. Dan shoots Julian, and, that's it. Dan leaves, and then the whole aspect of Harold Harper, talking to Angela. Angela is, saying stuff like nothing ever happened or something like that. And, she puts into Harper's head, like, who is this, Agent Waters guy? He's just there, and he's just like, annoying. And I believe he's annoying. Raymond Waters he's like an annoying character. He's asking too many questions. He's talk. And all of a sudden, basically, Harold Harper says, okay, are you really working with Hamzat? Did they put you here? Because someone who's a desk level clerk, so to speak, should be asking too many fucking questions. And it was just, whoa, mind blown. So Waters is working for Hamzat. And when they introduced him, you could tell he wasn't on the CIA, FBI side of things. And it was just, okay, what's happening now? All right, this is going on. And then there's another flashback between Dan and Hamzat's wife, Belor, I believe her name was. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this was an intense episode, really intense. The dialogue was good. And the pacing of the action was good, even though there was one action scene in it with, Dan Chase fighting Julian Carson. It's a well-written show, and I absolutely love what's happening, what's going on. Finding out Angela Adams is the daughter to Dan Chase. And, the whole aspect of the daughter's actually dead. But why is she dead? Did they cover it up just, she could infiltrate the FBI, CIA part? And does Harold Harper know that Angela is Dan Chase's daughter? And there was a scene where Harold is explaining to Waters about how Dan and Hamzat's wife got together. And you could tell her she's getting emotional. And she's just like, that's it, just stop, what's happening. So I believe Agent Waters is actually Hamzat's son, which would make Waters and Adams half siblings. It's really interesting to see if that actually is the case. This is intense. I love it. I love what's happening. You know, it's slow. People say, oh, it's, you know, slow going, not well acted or whatever. No, but this is really, really good. It's actually making a lot of sense. It's fun to watch. I love it. And Jeff Bridges is badass. John Lithgow is really also carrying as a supporting role. And even the other actors that are playing these certain characters are great. It's fantastic. It's fun. I love it. And especially my, you know, viewers who watch my review on episode 1 and 2 are fans of this show. The show runs between 60 to 65 minutes, so it's a perfect pace. It comes on FX on Thursdays. I believe this season is 7 episodes long. So every Thursday up until July 21st, 2022, there is an episode. But if you don't have FX, you can watch it next day on Hulu. So that's also a plus. Don't miss out on this show. It's a great show. I love it. And episode 3 got things going with story, and I'm curious to see what happens next. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about episode 3 of The Old Man. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about the revelation and the reveal that Angela Adams is Dan Chase's daughter? Do you think Raymond Waters or Agent Waters is Hamzad's son? Why do you think he's asking so many questions? And do you think Harold Harper himself will actually find out the truth? And what do you think is going to happen between Dan and Zoe? Let me know in the comment section below about the questions I just asked. And I'll see you in the next review video. And be sure you tune in next week for my episode 4 review of The Old Man.